Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And here we have a great article from PC Magazine. I will leave it in the description down below so you guys could check it out. So I wanted to touch on this subject again because this has been sitting on my mind for the last 24 hours or so since the original announcement. And you briefly heard me discuss that in yesterday's video, but I don't think T-Mobile bought Mint Mobile for the reason that's being stated in this article. T-Mobile buys Mint for $1.35 billion to grow cheap phone plan business. I don't think it was for that reason at all. Right? T-Mobile was already heavily competing in that space. They had T-Mobile Connect that they created because of the merger, if you guys remember. Cheap plans, $10, $15 plans, same pricing as Mint. And then they have Metro by T-Mobile. You know, before Verizon bought TracFone, T-Mobile was the clear number one leader in that space. Nobody was able to touch them. And Verizon didn't even do it organically. They bought another competitor to surpass T-Mobile in that space. So even after, I was looking at the numbers, even after this purchase, yes, it closes the gap to Verizon in that space, but Verizon would still be ahead of T-Mobile once all those customers are officially on T-Mobile's book. Verizon would still be number one. So yeah, it closes the gap, but there's still going to be some organic growing that T-Mobile will have to do to surpass Verizon on that prepaid side. Now, again, I am a very strong believer now that T-Mobile bought Mint Mobile for two reasons. They bought them for the direct-to-consumer platform to strengthen T-Mobile's, because T-Mobile doesn't have that great of a platform on the direct-to-consumer. And I really think they bought them for the marketing team. Right? Even if we don't see Ryan Reynolds as a spokesperson for T-Mobile or in any T-Mobile ad, I still think T-Mobile goes to that team that Ryan Reynolds created and they work together. Right? T-Mobile will go, Mike Katz, the CMO, he will go look for solutions, strategies. Hey, how can we be better and more effective on our digital marketing? I truly believe that that's what they're going to do. Right? If you buy such an asset at such a premium price, like I said in the video yesterday, you have to look between the lines. And it's not just as simple as T-Mobile blowing $1.35 billion just to grow the cheap phone plan business. There is a bigger meaning to that. Because if you compare numbers from previous purchases of MVNOs, T-Mobile paid top dollar, and likely, this wasn't disclosed publicly, but they likely beat out another buyer. There was likely somebody else on the table. We've heard Altice in the past, and T-Mobile spent a premium to, technically outbid them. So now the question becomes why? Why did that happen, right? And like I said in the video, direct to consumer. I think T-Mobile is looking to grow that and scale that bigger than people realize. I think that could eventually hit Metro by T-Mobile. And in the future sometime, I think they can integrate that all together. T-Mobile would save a ton of money cutting out retail, right? And they've been closing dealers on the Metro by T-Mobile side. They've been closing dealers on the T-Mobile side as well. So, even if the direct-to-consumer for the foreseeable future gets to 20%, that still saves the money. And then eventually maybe it gets to 30, 40, 50% of the chain being direct to consumer. I think that's a pretty big deal. And I think they think they can achieve this better, more efficient with the leading direct to consumer platform. So that's just something that I wanted to really emphasize in this video. I know I kind of used that as a speculation yesterday, but I truly believe that that's what's going to happen. And it's still a speculation because there's nothing official. But do you guys really think T-Mobile spent $1.35 billion to grow the cheap phone plan business that they were already organically growing? Maybe it slowed down a bit, but I don't think it slowed down enough for them to spend over $1 billion to acquire 2 to 3 million customers. I just don't see that. They spent very heavy. They spent about, I saw estimates of close to $400 per subscriber. It's a lot of money. So that's why I really think they did it for the direct-to-consumer best platform, and the marketing team to integrate that and really use that team's knowledge and system because it works so great for Mint Mobile. So let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. I look forward to reading your comments. Make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel for more. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.